So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
A guy born to...
Can he finish? Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto. Iniesta. Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Ball's out once more. Marcelo. Looks like a good ball through. And here's the chance to counter. Gets up to head it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. Yeah, early stages I know, Peter, but there's a show of forward thrust here. They're oozing belief.
Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. And the ball's come out! Messi looks to slip it through. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And somehow it stayed out.
Yeah, it's been a good start to the match, and it bodes well. They're racking up the chances.
Casemiro gets it back. That's not going to make it. Messi. Marcelo. Now it's Bale.
Umtiti just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Messi looking to force his way through. Modric demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Casemiro battles to win it back. Now the pass. Benzema with the ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo in with a header! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Toni Kroos certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. He's made good progress from a deep position. Gets wrestled off the ball. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Coutinho, Messi, loose ball, who's going to get that? Sergio Ramos tries to get it forward quickly. That's the throw. Tries a through ball. Marcelo gets it into the middle.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
And it's Dembele. He's got options out wide. He's got away. Where to from here? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Going through. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate.
Messi! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Messi. That's great strength on the ball. And he's on his way! Luis Suarez. Just brushed off the ball there. A real chance to break. Bale passes it through. Ter Stegen heaves it forward. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's left his man. It's anyone's ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Looks like a good ball through. Benzema! Toni Kroos looks to slip it through. Ben going for goal! Sergio Busquets. Iniesta. Going through. Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, and certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Now it's Benzema. He's got a whack. Goes for goal! Superb goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Fires from distance, and that will sail harmlessly past.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Kroos with a delicate ball. Oh, he's gone for it! World-class Karim Benzema! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Benzema. Now the pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shoots! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Is it in? It's bounced back off the post. Casemiro. Forward it goes. Well won, that's good play. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Cristiano Ronaldo probably knew he was off. as his sheepish glance suggests.
Now it's Benzema. Out to the left it goes. He's left his man.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Ronaldo with the ball through. Can he get the shot away? Benzema with a beautifully timed run. Marcelo goes looking. Sergio Ramos does well there, alert. Now it's Benzema. Modric did well to pick out Benzema, for whom the ball just didn't fall kindly. Tries a through ball. Going through. Dembele threw himself at it, but he's got it cleanly. And it's Luis Suarez.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Messi, he's left his man. Can shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's got away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Philippe Coutinho. Passes it through. He's left his man. Oh, real chance! Messi. Modric plays it forward. Iniesta. Timely intervention. And the shot! Yes, it's there! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Smartly deceptive. What quality.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another.
He'll have a dip! There's a goal! Barcelona are back in business!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
This has become one superb game of football.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me. Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Sergio Busquets. Toni Kroos, coaxed out to the wing, steered out wide. Toni Kroos.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
This could fall anywhere. Sergio Ramos. Toni Kroos. And it's Toni Kroos. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And we are already back underway. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Right at the end of extra time! That must settle it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Messi. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Goes wide. Well positioned to make that interception. Luis Suarez pushes it out wide. Messi. Aimed long and direct. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Coutinho looks to dink one in. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now the pass. Forward it goes. Kroos needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Looks like a good ball through. Going through. Great ball. Now the shot. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona with this to equalise. Good save, really well read. And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Suarez plays it backwards, and they'll try again. There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Let's put a stop to that. Looks to slip it through. Dispatched clinically.
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant. Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's there! Perhaps the moment that finally settles it. What about that, Jim Beglin?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Well, it's an inspired substitute. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's got away. TT, great challenge.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Kovacic with the ball through. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Marco Asensio! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Massive leap! Ronaldo! Superb! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Plays it out to the wing. He's left his man. Crowd calling for him to hits one! Goal! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, That's what happens. It's...
Oh, what a hit! What a hit! A finish of true class! And time is up. Barcelona thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a loser.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. There's the whistle, and here we go. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Chance to Luis Suarez! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Benzema with the ball through. Piqué goes looking. Philippe Coutinho looking to break out here, and it's Coutinho out wide to the right. Casemiro, Toni Kroos, he's had a go! Superb goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Played out to the right, tries a through ball. Messi could try cutting inside here. Going through, Messi. Looking for a corner. Shapes to shoot. And a second time. Oh, it's there!
Unbelievable. Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Suarez really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
He's got away. Now it's Messi. He's left his man. Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. Marcelo very firm. And Coutinho!
Oh, once he went with the shimmy, it looked like a gimme. How frustrating.
Iniesta. Luis Suarez. Philippe Coutinho spreads it towards the left. Dembele's towering header. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Oh, good interception. Kroos needed to come up with a better ball. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Messi. Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its its head. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Barcelona take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Sergio Ramos just wouldn't be beaten there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Benzema pushes it out wide. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Good idea, just poorly executed. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Marcelo cuts it out. Looks to slip it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Sergio Ramos battles to win it back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's on his
Peter,
way.
we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Needed a better pass there. Tries to dink it in. Toni Kroos. Modric passes it through. The referee's awarded a free kick.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Forward it goes. And it's loose. Who's getting there? Referee has just said play on. Marcelo did well to pick out Ronaldo, who couldn't get his shot away. Let down by a lack of accuracy. It's gone out for a throw-in. Going through. Messi. Not easily shrugged off the ball. Hits one! Oh, wonderful, wonderful! Lionel Messi! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
There will be a throw-in. Marcelo. Modric. Marcelo. He's made sure that that won't get through. Jordi Alba goes looking. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Casemiro. Sergio Busquets. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. There is the half-time whistle.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. The action has already resumed here. Suarez plays it out to the flank. Messi gets into some space. Can he get the shot away?
He was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gets up to head it! No, not the best of headers.
Suarez really has shown an example of why indecision is fatal. Barcelona are going at it with an extra spring in their step since the break. Maybe it's down to the tee.
Benzema. Modric. And the finish!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Now it's Luis Suarez, out wide to the right. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Toni Kroos. Looks like a good ball through. Busquets gets into the right position to intercept. Modric tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's Luis Suarez. It's sprayed out wide. Messi. Chance to break. It's put paid to a promising move. And the weighted pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's through, now is he in? That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Messi. Kroos with a long pass. Now the pass. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Modric. Is on the back foot. Kroos looks to dink one in. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Now it's Luis Suarez, played out to the right. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's away! He's through and all alone! Can he score? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
And that's been won straight back. Kroos with the ball through. Sergio Busquets. Cristiano Ronaldo. Coaxed out to the wing. Going through. Benzema has a go! More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Aimed long and direct. Rafael Varane. And it's Casemiro. And it's been taken straight back. Busquets plays it out to the wing. And it's Dembele. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez plays it out to the flank. Roberto looking up to see who wants it. He's left his man. Carvajal plays it forward, and now the breakaway. Iniesta. Now it's Messi. Out to the left it goes. Tries a through ball. He's got away. A chance! Now it's Benzema! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Massive leap! Jordi Alba tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Messi. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Over to the left. And it's Luis Suarez. That had to be more accurate. Iniesta. Messi. Looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Messi. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Coutinho with the short one. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. And it's Busquets. Out to the left it goes. It's a brilliant interception. Well, they can break here. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Benzema. And he's searching through. Piqué. Roberto. Messi. Kroos gets his foot in there. Play for a throw. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Coutinho with the ball through. Going through. And the referee brings it to a close. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Well, how will we look back on that? There's the whistle, and here we go. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Bale with the ball through. Bale needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more.
Looking to shoot! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Played out to the wing. Benzema, he's got away. Benzema was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi going full steam down the flank, going through. Messi. With an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
It opened up really nicely when the defence got all tentative then. They were cautious in making contact, but safe in numbers.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Coutinho. Luis Suarez. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Forward it goes. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Well positioned to make that interception. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. And it's Dembele. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Going through. Marcelo just wouldn't be beaten there. Messi with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way. It's Bale! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gets up to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez gets on the end of it. Dembele. Is the shot on? He's got away. Dashing forward at pace. Passes it through. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Big chance! Oh, terrible pass. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And it's Dembele. Looking to break out here. Shapes the shoots. There's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
That has certainly made things interesting. Hits one! And he's found the net! And again they hit the front.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Roberto. Suarez has a go! Must score. Dembele and the shot! Oh, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pastor to pick him out.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Going through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. He's had a go! Casemiro. And the through ball is intercepted. Iniesta! He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Philippe Coutinho. Looks like a good ball through. And he's made certain that won't get through. Modric. Oh, good interception. Busquets receives a free kick for that. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. It's put paid to a promising move. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Dembele. Let down by a lack of accuracy. In with a header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Benzema certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in imposing mood again.
Roberto, great challenge. Look at the defender bombing forward. Roberto. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Barcelona come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting. Neither side able to hold a lead. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. The action has already... Goes for goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly had a very good sight of goal, and he would have fancied a better outcome then.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Kroos goes looking. Ronaldo is desperately calling for it out wide. Iniesta. Coutinho. Messi, who has made his impact already. Good idea, just poorly executed. Now the counter, and it's Benzema. Tries a through ball. He's got options out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path. What a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half. Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Is it in? And that's caused a worry or two.
Dembele certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bale with the foul. Iniesta. Now the pass. That's a brilliant interception. He's got it, and he goes for a lob. Tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Sergio Busquets. And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's not going to make it. Luis Suarez. Oh, real chance! And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose. Aimed long and direct. Luis Suarez. Messi comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. Coutinho goes short. So what now? And he's cut it out. Toni Kroos. Ronaldo passes it through. Titi plays it forward. Jordi Alba going full steam ahead down the left flank. Goes wide. Dembele. Well read, he sorted that out. Casemiro. Piqué positions himself well and cuts it out. Looking to get within range. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Barcelona have themselves a huge, huge penalty. To increase the lead. Good save, really well read.
Had a good feeling they'd missed the penalty, but they have to find a gutsiness themselves from here.
Some good stubborn defending there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Casemiro gets his foot in there. Looks to slip it through. Nicely measured pass. He's gone for it! It's a goal!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So all square, and not for the first time. Listen up for the header! Philippe Coutinho.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's Dembele. Carvajal with the ball through. Bale. Bale's cross.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Looking to win it with time against them. He's left his man. Messi. Great tackle, he had to get
Barcelona
that right.
Showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Shot a goal! And in again. Iniesta tries to get it forward quickly. Messi tries running with the ball at his feet. Messi.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Barcelona get it back again. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. Barcelona conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? He's got away. Oh, great ball! And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Now it's Messi, going through. Aimed long and direct. Tries a through ball. He's got away.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Chip through. Kroos goes looking. Now the pass. He spotted the run and played him through. Threw himself at
Peter,
it, but
we
he's
can
got
only
it cleanly.
applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Marcelo. With the ball through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Could move up a gear here. Messi, he's left his man. Messi, and Messi! Toni Kroos. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Messi looking to get on the end of this. That is terrific skill. Now it's Messi! Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Looks to slip it through. He's got away. And Messi! The home support won't enjoy that.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Oh, he really wanted that.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows, and the quality he produces.
Casemiro plays it wide. It's a loose ball. Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Casemiro needed a better pass there. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. He's away. Has a swing at it. Goal! Barcelona! And that could be a huge goal.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Barcelona take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, that had to be more accurate. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Iniesta. And it's Iniesta.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
He's taking on the lot of them. So who's he picking out? Well, he's got the ball glued to his feet. Coutinho gets it, and now what? Messi going through. Forward it goes. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. Well, how will we look back on that? So off we go then. And it's Dembele. Luis Suarez. Now the pass. Now it's Messi. Messi. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Benzema. Roberto. Messi. Going through. Casemiro plays it forward. Jordi Alba cuts it out. Looks like a good ball through. Just brushed off the ball there.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And Messi! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
He's got away. Messi! What a wonderful goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus. But this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
A truly wonderful strike. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Messi. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He's left his man. Messi. Messi hits it! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Barcelona get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised.
Messi hits it! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by...
He's had a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Forward it goes. Benzema takes control of it and he's on the move. Benzema with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way. Looks to slip it through. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Good idea, just poorly executed. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious. Now it's Luis Suarez. Dembele going through. It's Dembele!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Casemiro. Marcelo with the ball through. Chip through. Offside. Yep, looks it.
He may have been caught offside, but Benzema may have been born offside, but he'll continue playing on.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rafael Varane. Now it's Benzema. Kroos passes it through. Can he score? Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Has gone out. Coutinho goes looking. Marcelo gets into the right position to intercept. Now the pass. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Now it's Messi. Messi. Nicely controlled. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. They've played it short. Toni Kroos. Tries a through ball, cut out in the nick of time. Coutinho gets flagged offside. Roberto. That intervention was very necessary. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Looks to slip it through. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Turns and goes back, looking to break out here. He's got away. Carvajal does well there, alert. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Looks like a good ball through. Casemiro, Modric, Philippe Coutinho. Defending was strong and firm. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Aimed long and direct. Marcelo. Toni Kroos. And it's Luis Suarez. Fine defending there. Daniel Carvajal. Looks to slip it through. Tries to float one. Dembele. Messi. Looking for support. Now it's Messi. Messi. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. That's a brilliant interception. That's the throw. Messi proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Messi. Going through. Messi. Messi hits it! Oh, good ball. Messi, he's left his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Going through. Messi. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Iniesta. Now it's Messi. Messi. Striding forward, facing goal.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Modric plays it wide. And the ball is out of play. Casemiro with the ball through. He's away! Benzema! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gets up to head it! Philippe Coutinho. It'll be a throw-in. Jordi Alba. Philippe Coutinho. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez Passes it through. Messi is on his own. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's got away. Messi.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Coutinho. Plays it back. Iniesta pings it out wide. Sergio Ramos. Going through. Kroos. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, he had the chance to release it left and ended up making the wrong choice by going it alone. He just took on way too many there, and he's got to think about that a little bit more and make a better decision.
It's a loose ball. Daniel Carvajal. Needed a better pass there. Well positioned to make that interception. Played towards the front men. Bale. Room for a shot. Hits one! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Hits one! In for the follow-up! He's had a go! And he's found the net! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Bale, he's got away. Wonderful quick feet. Sweat, and he gobbles up the chance. Sergio Busquets. Messi gets a good foot in there.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Ter Stegen catches it safely. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. Well, how will we look back on